Chris Hemsworth, the formidable actor that we most likely have heard of, however, do we know everything about? Well, there's always room to learn more things, so today I'm here to bring you guys 100 facts all on Chris Hemsworth. Let's get started. Number 1. His full name is Christopher Hemsworth. 2. As a child, Chris had a hard time pronouncing his own name, so that's why he told everyone to call him just Chris. 3. He was born August 11th, 1983. 4. He was born in Melbourne, Australia. 5. As a child, Chris and his family moved around a lot, to and from Melbourne and an Australian outback territory. 6. Later in his childhood, he did move up to Phillip Island, which he described as little more than a cow-dotted farmland. 7. He attended Heathmount Secondary College as a teenager. 8. He later went on to study American dialect at Screenwise Film and TV School for Actors in Sydney. 9. He is in fact 6'3". 10. He has bright blue eyes. 11. He got a pretty famous family. 12. Although his parents never actually acted a single day in their lives and wasn't sure if it was the right path for Chris. 13. He's brothers with Liam Hemsworth. 14. Liam also acts and has been known for dating Miley Cyrus. 15. He also has an elder brother, Luke Hemsworth. 16. Luke was the first of the three brothers to actually act in the American show Westworld. 17. His aunt was married to Rod Ansell, the Australian bushman who was the basis for the character in Crocodile Dundee. 18. Chris's first major role was in Far and Away, an Australian soap opera. 19. His first Hollywood role was as Captain Kirk's father in 2009's Star Trek. 20. He did, however, audition for the lead role in the movie, however was unsuccessful in getting that role. 21. A role he was successful in getting, however, was in fact his most iconic role, that being Thor. 22. However, did you know that his little brother Liam actually auditioned for this role first, and he was about to get it before Chris come along and auditioned? 23. He only got the role thanks to director Joss Whedon, who asked him to do the audition after seeing his great performance in other movies. 24. However, Whedon initially wanted Chris to audition for the role of Captain America. 25. Chris was born on a Thursday, the same day named after the Norse god. 26. He appeared in the 5th season of Australians Dancing with the Stars. 27. He also played the character in the Red Dawn remake, originally played by Patrick Swayze. 28. He also played the role as George Kirk in the Star Trek movie later down the line after his first appearance back in 2009. There was a remake in which he played in. 29. The original role he was going for was actually given to Chris Pine. 30. Although it wasn't all bad, as J.J. Abrams stated, he was too tall to play the role, and that was the only thought. 31. Chris did, however, state as well that this was actually a good thing and he was glad overall that he got to play George Kirk in the movie instead. 32. Chris is married to actress Elsa Pataki. 33. They have 3 beautiful children together. 34. Their first daughter is India Rose, born in 2012. 35. And most recently, they've had twins, Sasha and Tristan, who were born in 2014. 36. In 2018, Chris played in the war drama 12 Strong, and in the movie, he was married to his real-life wife, Elsa. 37. Their friends warned them that this was not a good idea, both acting in the same movie, and having time apart would be a good thing. 38. However, they stated it was a good thing as it gave them time away from the kids together. 39. Some of the quotes from the movie were pulled from Chris and Elsa's own marriage. 40. When they first got married though, Elsa had to put her acting career on hold to allow Chris to pursue his. 41. It was safe to say though that it was the right move as he went on to land the role of Thor straight after. 42. Chris loves spending time away from LA. 43. He does, however, primarily live in LA with his family house. 44. Although he hates talking about Hollywood and show business in general. 45. He has another family home in Byron Bay and loves spending time there as a getaway though. 46. Chris is also known for visiting Whitehaven Beach as a romantic getaway with his wife. 47. He stated there's no place like it, taking his wife on a helicopter ride to an island before having a champagne-filled picnic with her. 48. Chris's style icon is actually his best friend, who he's known since school. 49. He looks up to him as a non-designer look. 50. This same friend is also Chris's assistant. 51. Chris, as of from 2017, has been the face of Hugo Boss's Bottled. 52. He states that he was his first cologne he remembers wearing as a child. 53. Hugo Boss's chief brand manager describes Chris as the perfect man. 54. Chris, as of yet, doesn't have an Oscar or an Emmy. 55. He does, however, have many other awards, most of which stating that he is the best superhero. 56. In 2005, he won a Logie for the most popular new male talent. 57. Another award includes Sexiest Man Alive, awarded to him in 2014 when he was 31. 58. This managed to get him on the cover of many magazines, including one for Pride Month. 59. He asked on a later date about the award and stated, "I think there was a little trophy or something." Very humble of him indeed. 60. Chris states that the hardest role he's ever had to play was the assistant in Ghostbusters. 61. He went to director Paul Feig and stated he didn't actually know how to approach the role. 62. He then got told to just roll with it, so yes, most of what you see is actually improv. 63. Chris states that one of his biggest roles was in Heart of the Sea, as there was so much drama, green screen, and special effects needed to make the movie. 64. He also had to go on a huge cut diet in order to lose a lot of weight, including muscle mass at that, just to look right for the specific scene shot in the movie. 65. However, for his role as Thor, he then was told to put on a further 20 pounds in order just to get the role. 66. His diet includes 50 grams of cheese a day, 4 eggs, 3 protein shakes, and regular meals all on top of that. 67. Chris is a huge fan of surfing and has done it his whole life. 68. He wanted to pursue it as a career, however a shoulder injury prevented him from doing so. 69. In most recent years, Chris had even stated how if he wasn't an actor, he would have got into writing or directing. 70. Chris is a huge fan also of Australian football. 71. He supports the Western Bulldogs, who play just outside of Melbourne. 72. In 2014, he took part in the team's marketing campaign. 73. He used to get up at 4 AM every day just to catch waves with his brothers. Yes, that's a surfing reference. 74. In 2018, Chris took part in a campaign against plastics in the ocean, showing an image of him surfing a wave of plastic. 75. Sir Anthony Hopkins is a huge inspiration to Chris, and he told him once to treat everyone with respect and never take his life for granted. 76. He's also great friends with co-star Tom Holland. 77. They not only acted together in the Marvel Universe movies as Thor and Spider-Man, they were also both casted as actors in the Heart of the Sea movie. 78. Chris stated that on the set, Tom would ask him many questions about the character Thor, as he was just such a huge fan of the character. 79. After the filming of Infinity War and other Marvel movies featuring both Chris and Tom, Chris would always have to buy Tom Holland drinks at the after parties purely because of how young he looks. 80. Talking of Tom's, Tom Hiddleston, aka the actor of Loki, and Chris are actually incredibly good friends off camera as well as being adopted brothers on screen. 81. Chris stated once that Tom had been adopted to his family as an honorary Hemsworth. 82. Chris actually gets to keep the Thor hammer prop after filming the movies. 83. Yes, that's right, they use a slightly different hammer for every single movie that Thor is featured in. 84. Chris says that his son always looks at the hammer and asks if he can beat up the monsters with that hammer. 85. When it was time for Chris to act out being huntsman, the director told him to spend some time in the woods. So yes, Chris went camping a lot. 86. He also used his skills of living in the outback of Australia to a lot of use for this role. 87. Chris and his brother Liam both serves as spokesmen for the Australian Childhood Foundation. 88. One of the prizes was to actually go and have dinner with Chris Hemsworth. 89. Another prize even including a small speaking role in Thor Ragnarok. Wow. 90. Auctioning these prizes meant Chris and Liam raised over $200,000 for the ACF. 91. The brothers have great rivalry with one another and are known for always playing pranks on each other. 92. Whenever one of the brothers gets on the cover of a magazine, the other vandalizes copies, scribbling funny images on their faces. 93. During the filming of Snow White and the Huntsman, Chris accidentally took a full punch to the face from Kristen Stewart. 94. Last year, Chris started a $8 million house renovation on his Byron Bay mansion. 95. One of his first purchases ever after making it big was to actually pay his parents' home off so they would never have to worry about bills again. 96. Chris was almost killed by his brother in a play fight when they were younger. Liam somehow threw a knife at Chris, not meaning for it to actually go near him, I hope. And thankfully the blade just missed Chris and the knife hit Chris on the forehead handle first. 97. Chris and his elder brother did get Liam back though, by wrapping him in blankets and hunting him down with air rifles. 98. As a child, Chris had the name of Kip, 99. Some of Chris's favourite music artists include Radiohead, Jeff Berkeley, and David Gray, 100. You should definitely subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Yes, that's right, there you guys go. That was in fact 100 facts all on Chris Hemsworth. What an incredible actor, and wow, has he achieved some phenomenal things in his time. But anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, simply leave a like on the video to show me that. Obviously subscribe like Point 100 said, and have a great rest of your day. Bye guys.